Hello and welcome to Monday Morning Messages from your Guardian Angel. My name is Ros Place and I am delighted to be with you in this Monday morning message to help you to work out what you want and how to get it. Now that sounds like a very big statement, doesn't it? And working out what you want is for some people, and absolutely, definitely, at moments in my life, just the most difficult thing to do. So I'd like to share with you some of my own experiences in my own personal life, and also experiences through working with others, which will help you to really take real steps into finding out what you want and how to get it. So this year, okay, it's important that you establish what you want and that you take steps to get it and you work out how to get it, because this is such an opportunity. 2018 is a master number year, because when you add 2 and 0 and 1 and 8, you make 11. And all numbers have a vibrational frequency, which is a meaning, an energy, which is influencing us all of the time. And 2018 has the vibrational frequency of 11. And 11 is a master number. It's also, coincidentally, my life path number. So I feel that I have my own experience with 11, which is very exciting for me to be able to share, with a focus on trying to help you to understand how you can really harness 11 energy. It's a year of advancement. It's a year of progress. 11 can achieve the most incredible outcomes. 11 energy can help you to move through barriers, can help you to really break through where you felt blocked or stuck in your past. 11 is the energy which will help you to conquer challenges which you feel you've been stuck in for years. But 11, in order to be harnessed and directed positively, in order for it to be really directed in a way which it enjoys and which is beneficial, it must have concrete goals. When an 11 energy has a direction that you are intending to move towards it with, it's joyful, it's gliding, it's saying yes, it's helpful, it's an energy which can really power through. But when it doesn't, it leads to frustration. It can lead to a tremendous amount of tension, even anxiety. So it's really important to me that I share with you throughout 2018 all the ways that I can to help you to direct that 11 energy in a way which is really going to help you to move through those barriers and move through those challenges and really advance in wonderfully glorious and positive ways. So that's why it's important that I share this message with you, how to work out what you want and how to get it at this point in 2018, right at the beginning as we are now. So personally, this year I am stoked. I am excited. I've got plans. I've got a very clear structure. I've got a very precise focus. I know what I want to do and I know where I want to go. And let me tell you that it hasn't always been like that. Far from it. I can remember times when my husband, my lovely, wonderful, incredible husband, Eddie, would say to me, "What do you want to do? What do you want to do with your work? What direction do you want to take?" And I'd be like, "I don't know. I could do this and I could do that." And he'd say, "But what do you want? What do you want to do?" And I had absolutely no idea. Life was happening. I was moving forwards, and that was what was continuing to play out. And a lot of that was absolutely fine. But I knew that I wasn't really I knew that I wasn't really passionate, deeply moved. I knew that I was doing lots of things that I could do and lots of things that I should do, but I knew that there was something that I wanted to achieve, but I just couldn't get my hand on what it was. I just couldn't grasp what it was. So working out what you want and working out how to get it are energies, are focuses which help you to move forwards consistently, enjoy the feeling of satisfaction and fulfillment. So I just wanted to share with you that, it hasn't always been for me, oh, this is what I wanted. My guardian angel, Trisan, my career band in my guardian angel's aura, which holds the energy of my career, relates to angels. And that was something which, even knowing that, probably despite knowing that, I found my direction so challenging because, yeah, that's the direction I'm moving in. But finding the specific area within which I wanted to develop, really working out what, and I talk about this sometimes, is like my ballsy feeling. That's the way I describe it. When it's something you really care about, your specialism, where you want to focus, what you love and feel passionate about and ballsy about, that just wasn't there. I was doing it because I could, and I was doing it in a lot of ways because I felt I should. So working out what I want and within what I do. So here's how I did it, and here's what I recommend for you. Whether you know what you want, whether you want to refine and get clear about what you want, or whether you want to make that plan which 2018 is asking you for in order that you can really advance and make progress and move forwards. I'd really like to recommend to you and to share with you that, or to really start by asking yourself this question, right? How often do you say to yourself or others or express what you want? How often do you say, I don't mind? How often do you say, oh, you organise that? How often do you say, when you're looking at a menu, oh, what are you having? How often, like in a restaurant, how often do you say, or how often do you look at a menu in a restaurant and think, well, I can't have that and I shouldn't have that, and you end up choosing something that, I don't know, depending on where you are with your diet or where you are with your budget, or how often do you really, like, how often do you drive into a parking lot and say, right, I want to park there? How often do you say, I want to read that book to yourself? How often do you really take the time to choose your preference? How often are you saying, this is what I want? Not, this is what I should, this is what I could, this is what I might. How often do you say to yourself and take the time to be responsible for establishing what you want in all the different areas of life? How often do you say, this is what I want to do today? How often do you say, this is what I want to achieve this year? How often do you say, this is what I want to wear? Is it just, oh, that'll do? Now, these things may seem very small things, but the energy that's coming from you all the time is, I don't mind, or even want that. I don't like that. That's annoying me. There's nowhere to park. Or what do you want? What do you want? And when you start into your life and you start to become responsible for really being aware that you are choosing and that you are selecting and that you are making yourself aware of and acting in accordance with your preference, you start to get clear on what you want. You start to become responsible for all of those little areas in your life and all of the numerous areas when they come together of really saying, this is what I want. You get used to saying, this is what I want. I'm going to be responsible for choosing what I want, whether it be off a menu, or whether it be out of my wardrobe, or whether it be a book, or whether it be where we go on holiday. And this isn't about like stating your claim. This isn't about being forceful. This is about being responsible for being clear about what you want and acting accordingly, or expressing that to the group, the family, the individuals that are involved. I had a lovely, lovely session with somebody the other day, and one of the things that came up was how she doesn't like, this wonderful lady, really special person, really doesn't like to say what she wants in case the other person doesn't agree, in case she gets it wrong, in case she chooses and it turns out to be a disaster, you know, in case that other person knows better. And I think that if we look at ourselves, I'm certainly looking at myself in the past, that's been me. You don't want to say what you want. You don't want to be honest about it. You might get it wrong. They might say no. It might turn out to be a disaster because you're being responsible. You're not being bossy. You're not making other people do things they don't want to do. What you're doing is you're getting clear about what you want, and then you can express that. You can discuss that. Other people's preferences can be things that you discuss and can even enhance that original idea, that original want that you have. But do you see how, what do you want? And really stepping in this week into asking yourself, what do I want in all the different situations in life? What shampoo do I want to use in the shower this morning? I like to use very small kind of daily examples, because we're doing those all of the time. They're reinforcements that are at the tip of your fingers all of the time. Not, oh yeah, I'll just do that. What do you want? And the next step in terms of how to get what you want and how to get it is, once you have established what you want, and this can be something which relates more broadly to what you want to achieve this year. This can be something which you establish, which you are within your power to effect, you know, like, what book do I want to read? You know, oh, I should do that. I should read that book. I should watch that film. If you want to watch it, if you want to read it, do it. Then what you do is, from where you are with what you have, you do it. You do what you can from where you are with what you have. You don't wait until you know your entire plan for 2018 in order to start to work out what you want. You work out what you want in little areas of your life, and you are allowing yourself to really work with the universe in an extremely positive way. But also what you're saying to yourself is that what I want, I can have. What I want, I can participate in making real. You're creating evidence for yourself, and you're getting into that habit of being responsible for deciding what you want. Your confidence will grow, your clarity will increase. And then once you start to become aware of things which are not one steps towards getting what you want, but which will require you to take action over a period of time, you do what you can from where you are with what you have, because that is all you can ever do. So I'm excited about 2018 because I've got a plan. And the reason that I've got a plan is because a year or so ago, I was someone who didn't have a plan. And I was someone that took responsibility for being clear about what I wanted in different areas of my life. And through that, gained confidence and trust in myself and the universe. And it became behavior. Oh, I know what I want. I met up with a very dear school friend a couple of months ago, and we went for lunch, and she remarked upon it. She said, wow, Ros, she said, you really know what you want. We walked into the restaurant kind of cafe. We met for lunch. It was really nice. And we sat down, and I looked at the menu, and I was like, right, that's what I want. And when the waiter came over, we had a lovely conversation, and she said, wow, Ros, you really know what you want. And it hadn't occurred to me, but it's fun. It's when you know what you want. So that's what I give to you today, how to work out what you want and get it. Ask yourself, what do I want? What do I want to choose? What's my preference in all areas of your life? And this, through law of increase, will start to bring outcomes into your life and will start to give you the confidence and will start to create the vibrational frequency, which will bring more things that you want into your life and more awareness of what you want into your life. And when you start to gain clarity about what you want, which will take more than just one step, do what you can from where you are with what you have. Act. Take a step. Advance. Move forwards. Okay? So that's your Monday morning message from your guardian angel today. Something else which we're going to do today, which is slightly different, is we're going to work with the oracle cards, but I'd really like to experiment with this with you guys. I'd like to use cards this week which have one word on them, just one word, because I'd like one word focus this week. And we can focus on this word together as a community. I certainly am. But I encourage you, if you would like to ask your guardian angel for one word. If you have one word oracle cards, and this is something that I'm very excited to create. One word. I think there's so much information. There's so many questions. There's so many answers. There's so much data. There's so much going on. One word. One word. So I'm going to use the soul coaching cards. I'll show you the picture here. If you can see that. Soul coaching cards. Okay. They're by Denise Lynn and they have one word on. Let's ask our angels, our guardian angels, what it is that is the one word for us to take into this week ahead. Let's have a look. Which will help us all to work out either what we want or how to get it, or what we want and how to get it. Let's see. And the word this week is commitment. Your word for this week is commitment. Okay? Now, this will mean something different to all of us. It might be that you're making a commitment to 2018. It might be that you're making a commitment to yourself. It might be making a commitment to your dreams. It might be making a commitment to a different approach. It might be making a commitment to what you want. Really applying the angel's guidance to your life. What do I want? What do I want? I am going to be clear that I am choosing what I want in as many different situations as I can, in order that I can become clear about what I want in 2018, 11 energy, which is going to help you to make concrete plans. So that word is commitment. I really enjoyed when we were together last week, seeing all of your life path numbers. And your life path number you can find out by adding together all of the digits in your date of birth. And I think that it would be fun to look at other numbers in our numerology as we go through 2018. In the same vein, I'd really love to see if you have one word oracle cards, or if you have one word that comes to you, if you could share that in the comments below so that we all know that one word that we are sharing, that we as individuals are walking through this week with. And if you'd like yours to be commitment, then please, by all means, enjoy that. That's going to be mine. Commitment. Commitment. So I want to thank you for being with me in this Monday morning message, for being part of this community. If you would like to receive Monday morning messages along with the beautiful picture that goes along with that Monday morning message, you'll see in the description that you can just click and easily sign up for my newsletter. There's also going to be some really fun things this year. which I'm going to be sharing with you, ways that you can advance and make progress in your life. So if you want to be kept in the loop as to things that happen through my newsletter, then I would sign up for that. I reassure you that I don't send out loads and loads of emails. Every Monday you're going to get a Monday morning message, and whenever I'm sharing something new with you, I will let you know about that. But it's a positive, uplifting vibe which will help you to really make progress in your life, because that is what matters to me. That's what I love to help you to do and achieve. Enjoy this week, enjoy the 11 energy, enjoy choosing what you want, and enjoy that wonderful vibration of commitment, which is something which I'm enjoying already. And bye.